is coming back after the break, and looks like all the players already
Are
took their places.
yeah, are ready to fight.
So I can see Valentina Gunina is playing Olga Gira somewhere at the backstage. Well,
Okay.
so
It starts. So
yeah, last
D4.
handshake for today, and
Sicilian.
yeah, accelerated dragon or something like that we can call it, especially if white plays d4, right?
But now Anna Muzychuk really thinks if she should play d4 or not.
c4 and d4, so Marozzi system. Bishop, oh well, Harika is, well, actually has her own opinion in many openings, I believe. But, well, on the other hand, I'm not sure about Muzychuk's opening choice, because, well, to play Marozzi with white in blitz requires quite a skill. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
and
again
some
for black
precision,
the play is quite schematic, and for white you always have to look for the most concrete moves and everything. Okay, bishop d7. Well, it's exactly how they used to play in Marozzi. Bishop d7, castle, bishop c6, f3, a5, etc.
Yes, and you see that Anna is burning some time on her clock.
Well, maybe trying to invent something new, but it's not exactly the position you want to. Well, f3, she plays a5, and c5 is an interesting try. No, b3.
You see that Harika is
yeah,
really
Harika
quick.
is well. She's
She knows
still
what
on
to do,
3
okay,
minutes.
yes.
She's still on 3 minutes.
It's not. It's an easy play for her somehow.
Knight
because
d7.
all the
yes.
moves that just come naturally.
Yeah, after Harika's a5, I would say c5 would have been an interesting try, but it's already gone. So, well, it's gonna be a tense game, especially if Muzychuk is going to be down to just seconds.
h5.
Well, h5, I'm not quite sure what is that about.
Maybe just about making a move, actually.
Yeah, could be.
a3 and knight
c5
c5.
Well, b4. Knight c5 is actually...
Just came under the tempo, so knight a4, I guess.
well, knight a4 is not that comfortable for white to move. On knight d5, black's gonna take and play knight c3. As far as I understood, so white has to be careful.
So bishop from g7 came into game.
Yes, maybe one more preparatory move was needed before progressing with a3. Maybe something like fc1. If rook would have been on c1, then knight d5 would be just a move here.
Yeah. So
knight a4. So Muzychuk decided, to simplify this one a bit.
this position.
But in this case, I have to say, well, it's the bishop on g7 works fine, controlling a1 square. So
maybe still b5 and c5.
Oh, but then.
Oh,
well, bishop d4.
First
so white decides to change the bishop,
which really annoys white.
No, but it's simplified pretty much, and I don't know if white's gonna have enough ideas to play for a win here. So it's rather simplified, as I said. So black can simply maybe take on d4 and play like b6, and not a lot you can do here.
Yeah,
well, queen a8.
She wants to put
the
rook
possible.
on
okay,
a2
take,
maybe at some point.
Then something has to be done about an a file. Well, rook a8 I would be thinking about. Rook a1, I mean. No, queen d4 first.
Okay, king just retreats, and well, black is more or less comfortable.
Rook a1,
here.
yes,
rook
so
a1,
that is what I mean. I mean to fight for an a file.
What about b5 here?
b5, well,
no, but
white
it's not.
captures,
It
right?
just white just captures, and
so bishop b7, moving this bishop to e6. Still not easy for white. White has to do something. Maybe just... Okay, how about rook b1 and then bishop d1, forcing black to react somehow.
Give the file, yeah?
Yes, would be... Okay, king h1 she played. So no more checks from a7 are available, but at the same time, king is far from a center in case of any endgame, which might be actually deliver to the board
So
rather
black
quickly.
decided to
Relocate the bishop,
relocate
yes.
the bishop and at some point attack c4, I guess. Yes,
Rook
rook c. This
c8.
is that's the point right now,
So
and
take.
rook a1 takes this line, but
Yes, but after queen c6,
Or
queen
even queen
d7, now
d7.
c4 is hanging.
no, black really has
Queen
some
d4.
comfortable play here, and also you can see that she has plenty of time at her clock. I mean, comparing with the opponent.
Yes. Well, still it's gonna be decided when they arrive to, well, to seconds. I believe Muzychuk will start to play a little bit quicker. Okay, basically
Maybe
after rook a8, yes,
yeah.
nothing to play with. Just take, and looks like a draw.
But
Take,
now
take.
I'm sure that Harika would continue to play this position. I mean, she has
Trying
more
to-
time and just 30 seconds for her opponent. Maybe she would try to do something. Okay, can just take here, and maybe queen
Yes.
a2.
Okay, queen takes, e7 is hanging.
Queen a2 maybe.
Queen a2, king
Just
f2, I
irritating
guess.
a little bit.
Queen
No, she
d8.
decided to
She
protect
decided
e7 first, not to.
not to do anything. Yeah, to ensure this pawn's gonna be put on a dark square. So queen c3, of course. Yes.
Queen d6. Well, also
Queen
natural h2
d6.
is hanging now. Even such small
H4.
threats sometimes really are irritating.
H4, queen h2
Queen
now
F-
wins a pawn. You cannot play g3.
Or queen f4.
Queen f4, then g3 is available,
yeah?
but queen
So
h2 would have
should
won a
been
pawn.
played, yeah?
Queen h2 would have won a pawn. Was still unpleasant for Muzychuk. I mean, it's
And especially
Really,
with
on the
such a
seconds,
little
yeah.
time, yes.
in seconds.
Well.
It's really not pleasant to play. So position is still equal, of course, but king f8 would have been a nice move to blunder
So
mate
what
in
is
one.
she-
King f8. I thought about this move just to bring king to a center, but it blunders
okay,
mate in one.
But is she repeating the moves now, actually?
Yeah,
or
they repeat. Muzychuk really
F6, well,
clarified her intentions. She's not
Bishop
against
c4
the
is
draw.
possible now.
Yes, to simplify
Yes.
it even more.
King f7, I believe. No, she wants just
Okay,
to take. Why
takes,
not
takes,
king f7?
king
Okay, king
g7.
And
Mm,
now,
well, nothing you
okay,
can
it's
do.
really it's really difficult to come up with some ideas. But okay, queen.
Okay, check.
Mm.
Yes,
queen
looks like
h2.
black can't do anything. Yeah, actually queen h2 and queen h1 here as well. Okay, it would have been like
Now queen h2. Why not?
no.
But why did
I
she
don't know,
play?
I don't know, I don't
understand.
know,
mean,
but-
it's really would be irritating for how to
Oh well, queen
protect.
c7
Queen
was
c7
available.
probably,
yeah.
but then some checks and maybe b5 could be somehow. No, it would be
Well,
just
with queen on h2, yes.
just repetition with checks,
yes.
I guess.
Well, it's always perpetual for black, but seems like not more than that. Seems like not more than that.
Maybe
Well-
just to continue playing, I don't know, queen e5 and see what move white makes, it's also not easy. White should come up with some moves.
Yes,
even
but
though-
Muzychuk, well, she decided she wants it. Well,
Yeah, it's a draw.
eventually they made a draw.
So after all, we were right. 9
Yeah.
points for Muzychuk
Yeah,
after the
so
first
our
playing
prediction
day.
was pretty much correct. 9 out of 10.